And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Line getting set on second down.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Burden. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. On the move. Look out, he's got room. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Arkansas's offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate.
Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance. And when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking. They get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pigs.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Give to the single back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Dennis. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it in the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Thompson wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to
Turning it on! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Fields Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
Catch in the middle, it's Woodhead. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burden. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
2nd down.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Best. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and first and goal, I think a lot of people get very conservative. Let's run the football. You know, let's be very predictable. You can't be predictable, right, Palmer? You got to be aggressive, but what happened?
Well, I like the idea calling a pass play down there, but hey, for quarterbacks, it's touchdowns, checkdowns, or throwaways. You are not taking a sack under any circumstance right there. That quarterback's got to do a better job having the clock go off in his head to keep his offense in good position to score.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Firing to the right, complete. And he's in for the touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Behind the chains now on second and long. Thompson to throw. This time it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Dingle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front often...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got enough for the 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on 1st down from the 40. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got a little space. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Running behind that left side. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go.
Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Thompson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. On the run, it's Dennis. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Burden. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burden. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Hunt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Thompson to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on fourth down? And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. He'll start this drive firing. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try the right side. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
The Arkansas offense will take over. First and 10.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man to the left. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Thompson wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Oh, he's got a chance. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Thompson to throw. Got him downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1. Touchdown!
Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Sometimes you hope a return will give you good field position. Sometimes it puts a touchdown on the board like that 93-yarder just did. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. On target over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to fit the field position with the return.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll run play action. He's got his man across the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he plows his way into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Thompson wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Duarte. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got the 1st down and more. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Thompson to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looking for room. It's Dennis. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, and they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to...
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, what a move. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Thompson wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Duarte. Spins away from the defense. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Grabbed behind the line. It's Woodhead. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. It's Dingle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. He leaves it with his back. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive. And the fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Hold it.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And, man, the defense, they've seen this all game long, unfortunately, and they haven't had an answer. We're getting to the 4th quarter. They're going to have to find one. The quarterback does it again with his legs, making them pay and getting the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grab near the marker. It's Burden. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll keep it himself. Powers through. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Pittsburgh. Any big developments in...
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Burden. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Thompson to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Woodhead. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Here's the pressure. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.